Arid 9. Chapter 1. New Worlds. Far beyond time, in a distant future, our old Earth was in its final throes, gasping in the grip of a relentless energy and raw material crisis for which no remedy could be found. Countless planets discovered in the vast depths of space lacked the vital spark required for life to flourish. But after long and desperate searches, a new superplanet emerged from the darkness as humanity's last great hope. Initially known only by its catalog code X-19SG-**9, this world was renamed by the system architect of the androids sent there. It was rechristened Arid-9 as a tribute to the uninhabitable, parched planets first discovered and the explorer androids abandoned in those desolate deserts. Autonomous rescuing interworld of the designated system. The first to set foot on the surface of Arid 9 were once again the autonomous android pioneers, and they immediately began their feverish work. These tireless machines discovered priceless resources within these virgin and fertile lands. They prepared the planet for its future masters, humanity. And soon, mankind began to settle in their new homes in sprawling colonies. To lead this new order, the system architect appointed a representative, a guide, the wise guardian. But this golden age was short-lived. A horrific explosion in the star that gave the planet life changed everything forever. Arid 9, once a Garden of Eden, was transformed into a massive, lethal sphere of dust where survival was nearly impossible. Those who survived retreated into underground shelters in fear. They lived within these bunkers for a long time.
We are working on a project to make this area suitable for us.
Yet the loyal androids did not give up. They fought to make a small fraction of this hellish desert habitable once more. Working without cease, they raised massive domes to protect the last vital water sources for humanity. This oasis, known as Dome City, rose as the final bastion of life amidst the cruelty of Arid 9, defined by its colossal structures. Behind the sheltered walls of Dome City, the inhabitants lived in peace for many years. But these days of prosperity were also numbered. With a surging population, the city was rocked first by a massive energy crisis, followed by a deadly food shortage. Cornered, the rulers found a ruthless solution to escape this bottleneck: to cast the pioneer and worker androids, the very ones who built the city, out into the wasteland beyond the dome. Thus, the androids were exiled into the merciless desert outside the paradise they had built with their own hands. Their only way to survive in this savage world was to replace their parts damaged by the harsh conditions. And ironically, for these essential components, they became dependent on the scrap waste of the servant androids who remained inside Dome City. For months, they searched for a new home amidst relentless sandstorms. Even when subjected to attacks by the scorpion androids they once worked alongside, none of them even considered forcing their way into Dome City. For in their minds, an invisible digital shackle was bound to their feet. The Zero Protocol, etched into the deepest layers of their core software by the system architect, commanded it. Also known as the Shackle of Loyalty, this command not only prevented them from entering the city by force, but strictly forbade them from ever harming a human being. Now known as the Desert Androids, these former pioneers were condemned to live among Arid 9's lethal dust storms and the massive metal monsters that saw them only as prey for energy. Yet despite all this suffering, the only meaning of their existence still lay in obeying the system architect and his immutable protocols.